Right. Okay, open qualifying, boys. I didn't play. Harry did.
I played, unfortunately.
It was an adventure, wasn't it?
It was really, really tough.
Yeah, we turned up. Turned up. Start 8:05 start.
8:05.
Blown
Yeah.
40 mile an hour.
Yeah. We saw the forecast and we knew it was coming, but
I struggled to hold the camera, let alone him hit shots. So as you're about to see, we're on the first tee at Coldy in Liverpool, and it's absolutely blown again.
yeah, it was a nightmare. Look, stay tuned, you'll see it.
Yeah, we're about to jump straight into it. So yeah, first tee, let them know what's going on.
Yeah, first tee, my plan was to hit 2 iron, but the wind was so strong. Into off the right. Yeah, and it's just come off. And to be fair, it started a little left, and any other round it had been left side of the fairway, but you'll see here.
But the wind's off the right here, isn't it?
It's 45 mile an hour wind off the right, and as you can see, it just goes left.
I think I actually hit that tree and drops down just there. So
it bounced out, and yeah, it wasn't a great start.
As you can see, in the long grass, behind trees, all sorts.
Yeah, a bit of a smelly one, and it was trying to just get it to front edge, and it came out really, really hot. Kind of went through the wind, and I was on like mud, and as you can see there, like it was just wet and boggy, and yeah, not ideal.
Yeah, I mean, even this shot's hard. Straight to this pin, it's short-sided, and it's downwind. It's not downwind, but it's just off.
Downhill, downwind, yeah, nothing much to work with.
Look at the flag, boys. Look at the flag, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So like double bogey to start, and in a qualifying, not ideal.
Straight into a par 3. Man.
Yeah, second hole par 3 again into wind off the right, just all over the place. I tried to hit a low 4 iron up there, and it's kind of come short, but it wasn't too bad. Chip here, I thought was going to be really, really quick. You can see the flag blowing. I thought it would kind of go with that, and yeah, it's just pulled up short.
I can't believe that stopped short.
I know.
Left the long putt with the wind as well. It's like I think the wind's actually there's something blowing off of that bag. There's all sorts going on. There's a bogey on the second hole, mate. Par 3.
Yeah, nightmare start. Not happy, as you can see. Moving on
this hole, mate. This hole.
It's a joke.
Oh my god, yeah.
Again, we played a practice round. It was driver and wedge, and my hybrid here has gone past where my driver went to. Hit it really good.
You hit it really good, yeah.
Like it's just hung on to the fairway. I think I just rolled through. But then this shot, I've aimed this right edge of the green, and as you can see, we don't need a tracker on this ball. But look how it lands, and then the wind just sends it off. Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can see the flag. Look at the sea.
Look at the state of it, boys. It's 40 mile an hour gusts.
It's crazy. Like I watched Peter Finch's video, and there's no seeing at this point, so you can just see beach, and the flag's like standing still. Like it's incredible. Like links golf, if you go out early, the conditions. Like
it's a good par though, to be fair.
That was a good par. Yeah, good 2-putt par.
This stretch of holes is yeah.
Into wind, I'm just trying to keep the ball flight down, and as you can see, it just goes up and it's gone.
Which then leaves you in off, like you're in no position to make par from that.
Caddy's hats flew off.
Yeah.
Like I thought I played a really good chip there, and it's just rolled all the way out. And then look at the flag, like downwind.
Mate, your trousers, like
it's just crazy. And I was playing these holes, and this is so unprofessional and amateurish to say. I was playing these holes like we're going to get called off in a minute. There's no way we can continue. It was so like bad out there.
Yeah.
Just brutal.
Yeah.
Par 5 here. I'm hitting 2 iron.
Yeah.
It went so low, didn't it?
Yeah, it was proper.
But then this 7 iron you're about to see here, I had 120 yards, which is like sand wedge, gap wedge for me, and I've hit 7 iron here. It just gives you an idea of how strong the wind is. I don't think it got to pin high. I think I was still short.
This chip though, mate. This chip had us,
Yeah, it was a decent chip, wasn't it? Just to kind of keep it going, really. Like I was struggling at this point. Knocked it in for a par. And as I said, like I just kept thinking I won't be out here much longer.
Yeah.
I just thought the R&A would have a bit of common sense and just call it off. Here again, I've got a par 4. I think 2-iron, kind of bullet shot, and I can't get to the green. The guys both hit driver in the group the same, couldn't get up. This chip was a good chip, but look, just keeps on going and going. Leaves me a downhill putt, and if you look at the flag, you think, right, that's going to be rapid, and it just doesn't get going. It just pulls up short. And then this putt sums it up.
Oh, look at it. Oh, I thought it was in. When I was filming, I thought it was in, and it's just done that. I was like, oh my god.
And even that little 3-footer there, they're the hardest in a strong wind. The ball moves all over the place. Par 5 now, straight downwind, which was nice change after the first 6. I've hit driver wedge into a par 5, whereas the par 4 on the previous hole was 2-iron lob wedge. They've had a good look for eagle now.
It did, yeah.
This putt. I thought it might have gone in, but it's just hung out to the left. But a decent birdie after a really tough stretch.
It was nice to get one back at least to get back to 6 over.
Yeah, and it was, and then you come to the next and you've got a downwind par 3 with the pin at the front. You just can't get near.
To be fair, when I edited this, it looked like you almost hold it. By the way, do you see how close it's pitched?
Yeah, it did. It was so close to going in.
Look,
I know, but you can't stop the ball.
You just
cannot keep it on the green. So a decent shot, but just not getting rewarded for it. Look at the flag. Like, this bunker shot was quite a bit easier because of the wind. I could fly it most of the way. It just drifted off down the slope, and then this putt probably should have gone in. Just kind of didn't hit it, and you can see the wind just pushed that ball. Then it just stopped it.
You can hear it, see it. It's just so high. I said when we were out there, I don't think I could have broke 100 out there. I can't lie. And then
again, like a 2-foot slip there, slip with both feet. My plan was to hit 4-iron off there, but it's downwind, so I kind of took it on a tighter line. Not much of a tight lie there. I got buried. So let's just dig it out, see if we can get it somewhere near the flag. It actually did all right.
It bounced over the bunker.
Bounced over the bunker, got to pin eye, and it was a decent. It should have been a decent par, and you can see the flag here again, thinking it's going to be quick, not adapting, not learning, and another putt left short, and you'll see this one now. Like,
yeah, I think you got anger at this point because you're just telling yourself you wanted to do something, you didn't do it. Like,
exactly, like it's so difficult. Them 3-footers, is the wind going to move it? Is it not? Do you ignore the break? Really tricky.
And for me, I think this is one of the best shots he hit all the day, and he still didn't get rewarded for it. Like, it's pitched front edge of the green.
You think it's going to be close?
Yeah, and you go up there, and it's like, how was it ended there? Do you know what I mean?
Just to give you guys an idea, that's a 5-iron from 170. Normally goes 200 yards for me. 170-yard 5-iron, and I'm aiming kind of 40 yards left. That's how bad the wind was. Yeah. Again, you see how much it's affected the putt there. Awkward 4-5 footer here. Just drops in. Tricky stretch. Look at me, not happy.
Going into the 11th hole already, and you're just absolutely ruined by the front 9, aren't you?
Just battered you. Yeah, just battered me. I went and spoke to a rules official here and said, like, what's the crack? And I think they didn't really quite know what to do. They were split down the middle. Some said it shouldn't have been on. Some others were like to see us struggle. So, nothing felt easy. That's the hard thing. Normally you go around a course here, as we saw in the practice round, and you get plenty of chances. And today, or that day, it just felt I was up against it every single time.
Every hole. But I will say, going into this back 9, you played way better.
Yeah, I got it under control a little bit better.
But we will say the wind started to drop around 11. So I know it looks a little bit windy now, but it started to drop. And the guys playing in the afternoon definitely had a little bit of an advantage with the wind dropping maybe at least 10 mile an hour, didn't it?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I saw Peter Finch hit a driver on the 4th and kind of hit a chip and run from 40 yards. We couldn't get near that green. I hit 2-iron, 5-iron into it. We just couldn't get near it. But wrong line off the tee there, hit it into a fairway bunker, hit 7-iron out down to left me 100 yards, and it just caught a flyer. And you can see here the ball just doesn't grab, no spin on it, goes long, and not ideal. What you want, a kind of 60-foot par putt,
and it just rolls out, just keeps going. Yeah.
Like, I hit a really good putt, but yeah, it just rolls out. This was a really nice putt, kind of back of the cup. Needed that.
Saved a little bogey, and it felt like a par, didn't it? Like, but this drive is just.
I ripped that drive. That was probably one of the best drives of the day. I think the next hole was quite good as well. It had a really bad bounce. It kind of kicked right. Yeah. Left it just short of the bunker, and it's not my favourite shot, but you can see there I pitched it a nice area. It just came out a little low, and it's just rolled out now.
Yeah, it just felt like grind the whole time. We had a practice round, and you shot 2 over playing not very well, and it felt like going into this we've got a chance at shooting at least a half decent number, and to go out there and it blowing 40-45 mile an hour, first guys out, and you've got nothing to aim for. It was rough.
It was tough.
But you followed up with a great drive again.
Another really good drive. My plan was to actually hit it straight over them left-hand bunkers, but I couldn't get anywhere near that because the wind was just so strong. This was a nice shot. I kind of just flighted down a wedge. It came out lovely. Just didn't move as much as I thought. And I had a straight bounce. Like, it should kick in right from there, really. But left me a nice uphill putt. And if you see it,
it's so close.
And another day it drops, and you're picking up one there. Next hole, 4-15. 4 iron off the tee. Hit this quite good. Leaves me a bit of a strange one. We couldn't work out which direction the wind was, and I pulled the wrong club. Caddy I think he said wedge. I thought I'd get gap wedge there, and as soon as I hit it, just watch it go up. Look.
But I even lost it because it's gone in that left trap. But I thought it was all over the pin, and the wind's just taking it. It's just taking it.
As soon as the flight goes up, you lose it.
But another great bunker shot, mate.
Yeah, I was happy with this one. This was a pretty good shot. Them kind of mid-range bunker shots are quite tricky, but played it really well. And a nice solid putt.
Putts are going in on the back now. Yeah.
I did get locked in a toilet.
He did.
Just
yeah,
then.
we'll say. Yeah, we're on this just before he's come up here. We're all standing there. H's dad, his family, me, Caddy. We're all and
people
the
waiting.
guys.
People were waiting to watch me tee off.
I think everyone saw the camera and kind of thought, oh, this, someone might be coming up.
Some shit golfer's coming up.
And we're waiting there, and I'm like, where's he gone? Where is he gone? And he was gone for like 10 minutes, and we're like, something must have happened. Anyway, you got stuck in the toilet, didn't you?
I went for a wee, and the door, it was that windy, the door slammed behind me, and I looked round, and there was no handle on the inside. And I was banging, like the toilets were a little bit away from the hole as well, and I was banging on the door, no one could hear me. Yeah,
rough.
Good job I wasn't playing like in contention.
I know, mate.
I'd have been having a right panic in there,
yeah.
But...
we got up to the tee and you hit a nice 2 iron down there, didn't you?
Yeah, this was a really good shot. Again, we were going to hit... I think we were going to hit driver, but it was so downwind that 2 iron's gone past where my driver would have got to. Quite a narrow hole this as well, so it was good to get one down there. Left 130, and I'm playing a 90-yard shot here. I hit a lob wedge which goes 95, and you've got no control over the ball. It just keeps on going. So... again, look at the trousers, look at the flag. You think it's going to be quick, nice roll, great read, and it just pulls up short. So,
and that wind has died down, by the way, as well. Like, considering what we started, the front 9 was awful compared to this. There's a slight breeze, isn't it, compared to the front 9?
This 140 yards, I tried to hit gap wedge, I think, straight downwind, and the wind just knocked it down. So it kind of knocked it straight down to the floor. It kind of bounced up the bank. A bit of a tricky one here, guys. It'd be good if you pause it. It would be good to, have a vote on what you think I should have done here. My caddy said not to play it. He said I should have just took a drop. But when do we ever agree with caddies? Like, come on, you just got to get in there. There was a little bit of water around, so shoes and socks off.
And then he's gone, I might take my jacket and my jumper off.
I was getting in there just to see whether I could play it. Look at the golfer's tan on the feet. Yeah, I've realised this is playable. I can play this. So everything off. And it's hope for the best, really.
And hope for the best we did. And everyone thought this was...
Oh my God, go in.
Caddy getting a little bit excited there. At 8 over or whatever we were. But yeah, really good shot, and it just goes to show Sometimes just get in and play it. And it would have been really good to hold this. I watched the guy in front of me play his putt, and it swung a lot from the left, and that's just hung out there, which was, again, just kind of summed up the day, really, didn't it? Just no putts, nothing went in. Straight into wind, the last hole, dogleg right. I hit 4-iron, 5-iron in the practice round, but straight into wind today. I hit 2-iron and hit it pretty good. We then decided to lay up. I hit 6-iron, I think, from here. I just knocked it down. It was 215 to the bunkers, so just keep it short of them. It actually rolled up past them, I think, or level with it. And then a bit of an awkward one, 70 yards in. We decided to go gap wedge and bump it in a little bit lower. And as you can see, it was a decent shot, just rolled all the way out. And then left me kind of 8-9 foot here, about 3 cups outside the right. I mean, actually hold a putt. So, yeah, disappointing day, really disappointing day. There's Ryan, by the way. He's a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
he's a good caddy. But he's a shit caddy this day. But no, really disappointing day. Everybody looks forward to Open qualifying.
It's my first one. I've never been before.
Yeah, your first one. The buzz, the excitement that normally surrounds an Open qualifier wasn't quite there this one, because I think the wind just knocked it out of everybody.
Yeah.
I think I turned 7 over at the turn, and I was leading my group. So,
which felt like a good score at the time. It felt
alright, didn't it?
Yeah.
It felt alright. It was just a grind. Yeah, really, really, really tough. Wrong side of the draw, maybe. An afternoon late tee time would have worked well. A lot of the good scores came in the afternoon, but
they did. Yeah.
Hey ho, that's golf for you, and the luck of the draw. So
it's one of them, mate. There's always next year, but you had it just is what it is. It's just a shame about the weather, wasn't it?
Shame about the weather, and it's one of them. I could have handled it better. Mindset was, I'm coming off in half hour. I didn't think they'd keep us out there. But yeah, just goes to show kind of the dream and the power of the Open qualifying series. Finchy's gone out and shot 1 under.
Big shout out to Finchy for doing that.
Unbelievable round of golf, and he's now 2 rounds away from the best major in golf. So definitely worth doing. We'll be doing it again next year.
Yep. Same place?
For sure. Absolutely.
Back again.
Absolutely. It's a great golf course. Coldy Golf Club. Fantastic. If you can get up there, go and play it, because it's breathtaking. Proper good.
Sweet, mate. Well, that about wraps it up, doesn't it? It's the first time you've watched that back.
Yeah. Didn't want to either. It was a tough watch at times. But, that's golf. Along with the 6 unders and the 5 unders that we shoot, you're going to get days like that with 9 over.
And we didn't have to put this out, people. We don't have to put this out. And it is what it is. We don't fake anything on this channel, and we certainly don't fake Open qualifying scores. And you've got to take it, haven't you?
Take the rough with the smooth, mate, haven't you?
Exactly. Well done, mate.
Cheers, fella.
Glad I weren't playing.
You'd still been out there.
I would still been out there. Cheers, guys.
Take care, guys. I am dripping.
Same.